Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Guys, in today's video, we are going to be talking about wants versus needs when it comes to sinking funds. And I am going to be showing you which of my sinking funds I will be eliminating and why. So if you're interested, please keep watching. Okay guys, I hope everyone is doing well. Like I said before, today we are going to be talking about sinking funds. And as you can see here, I have my 4 sinking fund binders that I am going to be reducing to 2 sinking fund binders. But before we get into that, if you are new to my channel, hello, my name is Raquel, but please call me Ray. On this channel, we do all things budgeting. That includes saving and paying off debt. So if you're interested in that type of content, please go ahead and hit that subscribe button to join the fam. I would love to have you here. And if you are one of my returning family members, hey guys, I hope everything is great with you. Thank you so much for joining me for another video. Now guys, let's go ahead and move to my inspirational quote of the day before we get into the business of the video. And it says, it's not what happens to you, it's what you do before it, during it, and after it. And that is by Alan Weiss. So I'm going to set that right there so you guys can view it. So I need to tell you guys why I am reducing some of my sinking funds. So guys, I don't know if you've heard, well, you know what? A lot of you have heard of Kamiko, who is the budget mom. She was doing one of her real life budget videos where she takes a viewer's budget and she helps that person see if they are basically maximizing all of their money or not. She gives them tips and tricks on how they can maximize their money. She said something that really sizzled in my soul or resonated with me for a while. And I am going to tell you guys because you may be able to relate to it as well. She said, when you have a savings goal that is important to you, it is okay to stop sinking funds for a while in order to hit that goal. Now, I took that a little bit differently, but I totally knew what she meant. What I took it as is when you have a debt goal that is important to you, then it is okay to stop your sinking funds. So with that said, that got me to thinking about my sinking funds and my debt. And I know for those of you who have been following me for a while, some of you are probably thinking, well, didn't you just add all of these sinking funds? Yes, I did. I added these sinking funds last, November, October-ish, November-ish. But that is the wonderful thing about personal financing and your own budget. You do what you need to do in order to meet your financial needs and goals. And that is what I'm doing. I'm forever changing my budget. I'm forever changing my debt snowball, and I will forever change my sinking funds to meet whatever my needs are. And my needs right now are to get as much money into my snowball payment for my student loans that I can so I can get that monster. And it is a monster, and you guys will see it when I do my next debt video. But I need to get as much money into that snowball as I can so I can get that debt out of my life. Now, it made me think about the sinking funds that I do use, right, versus the ones that I haven't even dipped into, and the fact that I could be using that money for something else, hence my debt, right? So I had to think when it comes to my sinking funds, what are my wants versus what are my needs, and the sinking funds that I don't even tap into, I realized were my wants. So since I am going to be getting more aggressive in a few months with my debt payoff journey, I decided to get rid of any sinking fund that I felt to me were those wants or those nice to have funds, right? And I am going to combine them into one general fund. This general fund will be used for any want or need that I do not already have a sinking fund for. So for those of you who are out there and you're thinking about doing sinking funds, or you are someone already doing sinking funds and you feel that you have too many like me, my tip to you is to think of your needs versus your wants. What will you need in the near future or in years to come in regards to your sinking funds? Now, you can keep the sinking funds if you want, but you don't have to stuff those sinking funds all the time. Sometimes you don't have the money to stuff the sinking fund, and that is okay. But for me, when I see the sinking fund there, I feel the need to stuff it with something, whether it's $5, $3, whatever the case may be. And guys, those $5, $3, $7 can start adding up. And when you're not using that sinking fund, what's the use in even having it? You can be putting that extra money towards debt or for a savings challenge or something like that. But for me, I'm going to be using it as to go toward my debt. So today, guys, I'm actually going to be getting rid of 9 sinking funds and reducing those sinking funds down to 1. I am going to take 4 sinking fund binders and reduce it down to 2 sinking fund binders. So the first thing we are going to do, these are my sinking funds. I am going to look for, let's see, the football envelope. Now, as you can see here, I had the football envelope in my low priority sinking fund number 1 or my long-term sinking fund. Guys, football is not a long-term sinking fund. This is for my grandson who plays Little League football. That's a high priority sinking fund. It should have been a high priority sinking fund all along. So I'm going to take this football sinking fund envelope and move it to my high priority binder. My grandson plays Little League football in late summer, early fall, and that is when we will need this money to get his uniform, all of his equipment and stuff like that. So I'm actually done with this sinking fund, this binder, and we're going to keep this one. So I'm going to move this one off to the side. Next, what we are going to do is move to we are going to take birthdays out. Oops. So I'm going to take all the money out of birthdays, all the money out of clothes, the money out of home decor, the money out of renovations. So I'm getting rid of this binder. No longer need it. And then, let me see. These are my long term. These are important to me, so they stay. But I'm still going to move them out of there. Next we have, now this is my old revolving binder. I'm actually going to pull all of these out because I have a new sinking fund binder. Now I'm keeping my car maintenance. I'm keeping me money. I'm keeping YouTube. I'm keeping debt. And I have a general funds envelope that I am going to start using. Grandkids, I'm pulling the money out of that. Household, I'm pulling the money out of this. Fun time, I'm pulling the money out of this. Buffer, I'm pulling the money out of this. Planner stuff, I'm pulling the money out of this. And taxes, we're going to move this one to another one. So I am done with this binder. So let's do this. All of those envelopes that I was getting rid of, all of those are going into my general funds envelope. So I will show you that one in one moment. So this is my new binder for my revolving sinking funds. And if you watched my last stuffing video, I had told you guys that there was $40 that I was putting to my general funds envelope, and this is it, 10, 20, 30, 40. So I'm going to go ahead and add that to this. And we are going to go ahead and put car maintenance in here, me money, YouTube, debt, and actually I'm going to put debt last. We're going to put general funds in here. And now my general funds has 50, 100, 50, 200, 50, 300, 20, 40, 60, 70, 80, 90, 400, 10, $20, $25, $30, $35, $36. $436 is in my general funds envelope. And again, this will take care of any need or immediate want that I have that I do not have a sinking fund for. And then what we are going to do, because I am getting rid of this one as well, we are going to move taxes, because I have a new envelope for taxes. I'm going to take the money out of there and put it into this new taxes envelope. And guys, these envelopes actually came with the binder. You got to pick out four, and I picked out four. The first one was taxes. The second one was my grandson Elijah. Now, I did say that this was my revolving sinking funds binder, but what I'm going to do, all of these in the front are my revolving. Up until taxes, I actually have a dashboard coming that is going to separate my revolving from my long term. Taxes is long term. Elijah, who's my grandson, his sinking fund is very important to me. So, of course, that stays, and that is long term. And so is Nalia and Messiah. But every other fund, I just decided to get rid of because I don't need it. It's not important to me. And then sign. So now, guys, I am down from 4 binders to 2. And I am very happy with this. So guys, let me know what you think down in the comments when it comes to sinking funds, what your wants are versus your needs are. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please give me a thumbs up, comment below. If you're new to my channel and you like what you see, please go ahead and hit that subscribe button. And everyone, please make sure your notification bells are on so you don't miss any of my videos. Guys, I will see you on the next one. Have a great rest of your week. God bless. Bye, guys.